Oh, oh man.
What is this? What do I do with this?
That is a mic.
I'm just kidding.
Water beer.
That's tough, man. You can't live without water, but you can't have that much fun without beer, I guess. You know, okay, can I pick both?
Pepsi or Coke?
Coca-Cola is like the drink, you know. That's like the one, you know. Pepsi is like Kool-Aid or something, you know.
90s or 80s?
If I could pick any time period, it would be like 87 to 93, like right at the turn of that decade. I thought was the most cool shit going on since I've been alive, at least, you know.
Bruce Springsteen or Bruce Willis?
The boss, man. I mean, our guitar player's from New Jersey, so I gotta go Bruce Springsteen. Yeah.
DVD or movie theater?
Cinema, because I have a really bad attention span, and if I watch a DVD, I can't make it. I'll look at my phone, I'll get up, I go to the kitchen, I talk to someone, I start playing a video game, I get on my, you know, computer or something, and I actually really like going to the movies because it forces me to sit still, be totally isolated, and just pay attention, you know.
Madonna or Michael Jackson?
To sleep with? Michael Jackson. Oh, wait, hold on, no. I think overall, Michael Jackson.
A-Team or MacGyver?
Oh, man. A-Team, dude. I mean, there's like, you know, MacGyver's cool because, you know, he could take that pen and turn it into a nuclear bomb, but Mr. T would look at the pen and the pen would run away. You know what I mean? So there's like a difference, you know, like.
E.T. or Jurassic Park?
When Jurassic Park came out, I was like obsessed with it. Like I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. Like I made my parents take me to see it like 4 times or something like that, you know. And but now that I'm older, I think, you know, obviously E.T. is a better movie. It's got like there's got more like emotional weight to it. And then when you get older, you start to realize what E.T. is actually symbolic of. Like E.T. is like, you know, kind of like the magic of your youth. Like that's what he symbolizes, you know. And like when the kid lets him go, that's like, you know, Spielberg being like, you know, you have to grow up, but you still have to maintain like a connection to like the magic of your childhood, you know. I think that resonates more as you get older than just dinosaurs running around, you know.
Merchandise or streetwear?
I mean, I don't really like brands that much, you know. I don't. I think I'd much rather have all band shirts than I don't want to ever wear anything that has like, you know, a logo across it or anything like that. I feel like people should pay me to advertise their companies. I shouldn't pay them to advertise their companies, you know.
Stage Dive or Wall of Death?
Stage Dive. I think Wall of Death is it's too thought out. I don't like anything in concerts that's contrived or thought about, and I think like trying to force people, it's like asking people to trying to make people party or something. You gotta just let it happen. I think stage dives are cool because you don't think about it, you just do it.
Piercing or tattoo?
Tattoos are like, there's something about commitment. Like, even though you can get them erased, it's a pain in the ass to get them removed, but there's something about a tattoo that's like taking a snapshot of a time period in your life, and you can't bail out of it. Like, you have to look at it forever. If it's a girl's name, it doesn't matter whether you break up, you know, you'll still remember that time. And a piercing you can grow out of and be like, I'm gonna take this out, I don't like it anymore. But tattoo is like, there's something more punk rock about it, you know.
Beatles or Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones. I know that's such a weird thing. So many people, this is like a weird conversation to have, because me and our producer Steve Evans actually argue about this a lot, because he's like a Beatles geek, you know. People that like the Beatles just think they're like the greatest thing of all time, you know. And I feel like Beatles fans are more insane than Rolling Stones fans. They just think like John Lennon and Paul McCartney are like Jesus and Buddha of music, you know. And the Rolling Stones, to me, there's like, I get the Beatles, like I get it. I get why they're good. Like the songs are really catchy, but they're just like a little too safe for me. Like the Rolling Stones just had more, there's like more badass. There's some edge there.
Metallica or Slayer?
Oh man, I have to say Metallica, man. They meant so much more to me when I was young. Justice for All was like the record that got me into metal. Like I was into like rock, like Guns N' Roses and stuff, and then, you know, before I was into like punk and hardcore, like I was super into thrash, and Justice for All was the record that really kind of broke that open for me.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza, 100%, man. You can't go wrong. I could eat it every day, every night. I could have pizza. I'd be cool with it.
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's, I think, is better, man. We were talking about it the other day because, you you know, I was in Paris yesterday, and we went to McDonald's, and it's such an American thing to do. It's like you're in Paris, you can eat anywhere, and you pick McDonald's, you know. But there's certain times, man, McDonald's just has like a flavor about it that doesn't even taste like food. It tastes like McDonald's.
Summer or winter?
Summer, full on. I moved from the East Coast to LA simply because of the weather, man. Like, there's just something when you're on tour like 9 months out of the year. Most of the time that you aren't touring is during like that time period between like, you know, Christmas, New Year's time, and that time period is freezing in like on the East Coast, you know. So like you spend all this time on tour in like cold places like London or, you know, Europe in October or something like that, and you're freezing, and like the last thing you want to do is get off tour and go home and shovel snow.
Football or basketball?
Oh man, well, I'm from Baltimore, and Baltimore just won the Super Bowl, so I gotta say right now, you know, I gotta say football.
USA or Europe?
Fuck, man, you know, like I'm gonna split the difference and say Australia, because Australia's got a really cool mix of European and US culture.
Touring or recording?
Touring is more fun. It's like a party, you know, but recording is more rewarding on like a deeper level. Like recording is really difficult, and we fight a lot, and you know, it's mentally like really draining. But when you get done and you have it, you're really proud of it on like a more intrinsic level. And then touring is like the party, you know, like it's just you're out having fun every night, and it might be physically difficult, but like it's fun on like a temporary basis. But you don't go back and feel proud about some show that you played 5 years ago, but you can listen to a record that you made 5 years ago and be proud of it, you know.
Breakdown or sing-along?
A sing-along is cool if you didn't make people do it, you know? Like, I don't like breakdowns too much because you tried to do it on, like, I feel like a lot of breakdowns are written because people are trying to accomplish moving a crowd. They sit down and they're like, okay, we're going to write this riff that makes people mosh, and I think that's really lame, you know? Like, and I think urging people to sing along is really lame too. But if you're in a crowd and everyone starts singing along at the same time and it's not provoked, there is a certain, like, your hair stands up. Like, there's something about being at like a fest or something, and you know, if everyone knows the song, even if it's a band that you don't listen to, like even if you're sitting in a festival and Coldplay is playing and everyone starts singing, or if you're, you know, it's Oasis and everyone starts singing Wonderwall or something, you're just like, holy shit, this is insane. It like makes your hair stand up, you know. We got enough here? What we got?
Want some more?
Let's see what we got here. Star Wars is better than soundtrack. Godzilla is better than King Kong. Yeah, I'll take Scarlett Johansson over Angelina Jolie for sure. Angelina Jolie looks like Skeletor. Yeah, Al Pacino over Robert De Niro because he didn't embarrass himself by doing a bunch of weird comedies and shit later in his career. Sum 41 versus Blink-182. Is that who I wish would die in a bus crash first? Or is that... No, I'm just kidding. Not really.